everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our 2001 and 2003 season here at the Talladega Super Speedway for race number 31. Mark Martin, you qualified on the pole alongside Jeff Gordon, your championship points leader. Then Rusty Wallace and Sterling Marlin, row 2, row 3, Harvick and Kenseth, then Benson and Rudd, Labonte and Earnhardt Jr. the top 10 as we are about to go green. And we are underway here in Talladega as the green flag is out as Mark Martin looks to try to get his best finish of the season as he has struggled mightily. Is still not in the top 20 in points, and Jeff Gordon there on the outside, your championship points, so you're trying to pull away from Bobby Labonte and put this championship away. He has been so dominant. He has won 8 races this season. He's looking for number 9 today in Talladega, but we all know whenever we come to Talladega, the question is not of if, but when the big one will strike, and how many drivers will it take out, and who will those drivers be? We will probably see not too long from now. That's usually how it is in these races. But Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, now Kevin Harvick 3 wide for the lead on the inside lane, trying to work his way up into this championship contention. Harvick into the lead here at Talladega with help from the 10 of Johnny Benson, who has been red hot lately with momentum. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Talladega on the bottom, working there with a shove from Bobby Labonte. Now he's going to go 3 wide for the race lead here as we work our way towards turn 1 and 2 here early in this race. Now Labonte takes him 4 wide for the lead into turn 1 and 2. This is going to be crazy. Oh, they're getting way up near the wall on the top line. Kevin Harvick, watch out. Everyone has it now. Bobby Labonte goes to the top, and whoa, Stacey Compton gets sent down the apron back there. Contact from, I believe, Robbie Gordon. He hangs on to it and keeps it going in the right direction. What a save. But we continue to go 3 and 4 wide for the lead here in Talladega. Intense racing. Dale Jarrett in the middle, racing the 26 of Spencer. And the 26, oh, some contact. The 26 of Jimmy Spencer going to come back to the track. Crash, there he goes. They're wrecking big. Jeff Burton, Ricky Rudd, Harvick is in it. Sterling Marlin, Michael Waltrip, there's Schrader. Craven, a huge crash has erupted at Talladega on lap 2. It all happened when the 26 of Jimmy Spencer came right back up the track, clean cut the nose of Steve Park right off, and triggered a massive pileup, taking out championship contenders Ricky Rudd, Sterling Marlin, Jeff Burton, and Kevin Harvick. Huge wreck here. Right out from the mid-pack, Jimmy Spencer, you see, he just comes right back up in front of Steve Park. Bang! Right into the 99 and the 28, and they go crashing hard up the racetrack. Nowhere for other guys to go. And there's a big hit there for Schrader, Craven, Jeff Green, Brett Bodine. And they're still wrecking up here at the front. Looks like there's contact there. Oh, Jeff Green got more damage after hitting the 66 of Todd Bodine as he collected with Jason Leffler. We can see how it happened from Bodine's view here at the back of the pack. He was just running in the middle trying to avoid it, and then he was looking good until Kyle Petty turned him down to Robbie Gordon's number 4 and up into Jason Leffler, and into the wall they went, crashing. And of course, piling in late there is Jeff Green, knocking himself out of the race. See what happened to him here. He was right near the middle of this. You see his 26, don't know what Jimmy Spencer just came right in front of the pack, caused this huge pile up. See if the second part, Schrader just clips Jeff Green up at the racetrack hard into the outside wall. He avoided the wall, but behind him they took the hit, and then of course he piles into Leffler here, which knocks him out. But overall, a huge opening wreck to start this race on lap 2, taking out many championship contenders and contenders for the race win here. But your 2 main contenders, Labonte and Gordon, avoid this. I mean, if you look at the back of the field, you see the 24 Jeff Gordon, incredibly lucky to avoid this crash. He goes to the bottom and escapes scot-free. Very lucky. See, of course, 2 of the 3 DEI cars taken out. You know they're always good, these super speedways, but Michael Waltrip, Steve Park, they're done out of this race. The only one left now, of course, is Dale Earnhardt Jr. left to carry the flag. See what he can do. This was right out of nowhere for Jeff Burton and Ricky Rudd to go, but man, Mark Martin got lucky there on the top line, but just a bunch of hard hits, and the big one here on lap 2 at Talladega, bringing out our first caution of the race. As we look at the front of the field, your race leader is going to be Bobby Labonte in the 18, got through that first. Now it's actually going to be the 9 of Bill Elliott. Now we're going to get back underway here on lap 6. The 9 of Bill Elliott, now your race leader for Evernham Dodge. Then second place, you're going to have Jerry Nadeau, then Robert Presley, Matt Kenseth, and Bobby Hamilton in the top 5 at the moment. See back there Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to drive their way up, as well as the 2 machine of Rusty Wallace. So we already had our first big wreck. The question is, will we have more? We shall see. But Bill Elliott leads the way. Of course, he won the second Daytona race in July earlier this season. A strong way to bring home his first win with Dodge. You see back here, there's a little bit of contact back there with Nemechek and Spencer, but everyone hangs on to it. Back towards the front of the field, Bill Elliott continues to lead and get his second win of this season. Of course, he won Daytona. This will be his second Super Speedway win. Robert Presley, though, we'll go on the inside. Here comes Robert Presley's number 77, going for the lead with help from the 20 of Tony Stewart. Now they're going to go 3 wide for the lead down the tri-oval and coming down the front stretch at Talladega. It's going to be Tony Stewart leading that lap here at Talladega. Rusty Wallace right there on his bumper getting a shove from Dale Earnhardt Jr. Who is going to get there first? Rusty pulling away way up there on the bottom. He'll go through. Junior going to go back there. Kenseth, Billy Conti. They're crashing around. Goes Matt Kenseth into John Andretti. And we have a big wreck. And Terry Labonte gets hit. And the big one underway. Big hit. Jervis made like a huge hits. Multiple cars. There's Casey Atwood's number 92 up and over. Ricky Rudd in it. Jeff Burton involved. Mike Wallace collects some damage. John Andretti. Jeremy Mayfield. The Kenseth goes up into the 43 of John Andretti, and nowhere for Terry Labonte. He's drilled by the 43 into the 17 and then into the 12 of Jeremy Mayfield. A hard hit right there. And then they're not done yet, as here comes guys in the back. Mark Martin somehow avoids that as John Andretti gets drilled. Mike Wallace gets pounded in the wall. Stacy Compton gets spun into the 28 of Ricky Rudd, then launched upside down. And it's a huge crash here at Talladega, our second big one. Not even 10 laps into the race, having a lot of crashes. Matt Kenseth just sent Bill Elliott from the top line right down, bang, hard in the door. Dave Blaney, someone said that, and bang. And Dre just turns Kenseth and bang, it's on from there. You see his Terry Labonte midfield. You see everyone just piling in the back there. You're going to see the 29. And Kevin Harvick actually gets clipped and sent to the inside. Sterling Marlin also piles in once again. Just a hard hits here at Talladega, and more big, just spectacular crashes, all originating from the front of the pack. You see here, we're watching with Kevin Harvick. He looks like he has a shot here avoiding it, and then bang, his path gets blocked by Ricky Rudd, and he gets drilled and completely destroyed at the bottom of the racetrack. That is a championship contender. Harvick, Ricky Rudd, both championship contenders officially going to be out of the race. They will be done. Jeff Burton will probably be out as well, so this will cause many implications in the point standings after this race. All these championship contenders getting wrecked while the two guys at the top continue to survive and race for the win. Just hard hits, and then see Kit Compton goes up and over. Lands on all fours, but he is toasted. Back up here, you see everyone racing for the 66 to 26. They're racing, nearly wrecking about the front of the field. Dale Earnhardt Jr. takes the lead here at Talladega in Earnhardt country. It's going to be him and Labonte racing back to the line. Junior leads that lap here at Talladega. And now we move on to lap 13 on the restart to that wreck. We're left with just 24 cars left in the race. Jeff Burton's the only car a lap down. Everyone behind him is out. Everyone in front of him is on the lead lap. Rusty Wallace now the leader on this restart, with Ward Burton, who's had a good run that last race at Martinsville, right there battling Jeff Gordon for second place. Bobby Labonte is lurking in fourth. Then you have Casey Atwood, Tony Stewart all battling for position back there. See, the 8 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. has fallen back. He suffered some kind of damage because Earnhardt is now falling off the pace from what he had before. So I don't know what happened to Dale, but he is dropping back. But Rusty Wallace leads the way, looking to sweep Talladega. As if we remember, he won this first race at Talladega earlier this season, coming back from 2 laps down after an early mechanical issue to win. That's his only win this season, though, and he's starting to fall out of the championship contention, especially with Jeff Gordon running right up here at the front in contention, avoiding the wrecks that he wasn't able to avoid at the other plate races. Now here comes Tony Stewart, big run with the 19 of Casey Atwood. They're in the mix now. They go to the bottom trying to make something happen, but then Atwood's going to ditch Tony Stewart. And you see cars moving all over the place here, going 3 wide, trying to get whatever is the optimal lane here to find themselves in contention for the lead and the win here in the long run. Still, we're only 14 laps in out of 188. Meanwhile, Rusty Wallace continues to lead. Jerry Nadeau now the inside of Casey Atwood and Tony Stewart for second place. Here comes Robert Presley, making him 4 wide for second behind Rusty Wallace. Now they're down to 3 wide. Rusty will lead that lap, and now Benson makes it 4 wide again for second place. These battles continue to be incredible. Now here comes Johnny Benson, who has been so incredibly good in this final 10 races or so of the season. And then, Casey Atwood, this 19, is up in the wall back there. He's losing positions. He gets up into the wall. But he is fine. He just falls behind this pack and may lose the draft. At the front there, Rusty Wallace continues to hold on for dear life, trying to hold off Johnny Benson, Robert Presley, Joe Nemechek, and Jeff Gordon here. And now Benson looking to take the lead from Rusty Wallace on the inside. He will. Johnny Benson to the lead at Talladega. But here comes Jeff Gordon to his inside. Can Gordon make it work? He goes to the bottom. They're going to be 3 wide. He gets blocked, so it's going to be side by side for the lead to the line. This lap is going to be led by Johnny Benson. Will lead that lap as Rusty Wallace right there, side by side, coming down the back straightaway. Here on lap 16 now, Benson and Rusty continue the battle intensely for the race lead. Jeff Gordon lurking right there in third place behind them with a shove from Buckshot Jones in the 44. For Petty's team has emerged against Mark Martin hanging in there. Dale Jarrett is in this pack. This is a big pack, but this could result in a wreck. Here we go into 3 and 4 here. Nemechek contact from Ward Burton down the track. And there they go, they're wrecking. Nemechek around into Tony Stewart, Mark Martin, Dale Jarrett in the wall, Buckshot Jones, a big hit, and Atwood piles into Joe Nemechek at the end. And now more cars are going to pile in. Big hit to Bobby Labonte. I think avoided that, but Kenny Wallace and Bobby Hamilton slam into this crash. A huge wreck has erupted here at Talladega for the 3rd time today. We see cars spinning everywhere. Big damage to many contenders. I mean, Tony Stewart, one of your championship contenders, as well as Dale Jarrett, involved in this crash. See, Ward Burton just hooks Nemechek down, nowhere for Buckshot to go, right up and bang. Mark Martin, your pole sitter, slammed into the wall. Dale Jarrett saves it to him. Buckshot Jones goes up the apron and spins into the outside wall. We're going to get full speed or slow-mo replay here. You see just that right on that left rear quarter panel. Very sensitive spot of the cars, as we know. And Ward Burton just turns him right there into Buckshot Jones. Sends Jarrett spinning up into Stewart. Big hit for Mark Martin in the outside wall. All these guys take big hits. Buckshot Jones, airtime. And then they come down the racetrack. Absolutely nothing Casey Atwood could do. Piles right into the 33 of Nemechek. And he goes spinning through the infield. And behind them, Bobby Labonte, Bobby Hamilton, and Kenny Wallace avoid. Bobby Hamilton and Kenny Wallace pile into the wreck. Bobby Labonte, championship contender, avoids the wreck. Extremely lucky. There you go. Final full speed look at our 3rd big one of the day on lap 16 at Talladega. Nemechek hooked by Ward Burton into the field. I see just cars slamming into cars. Buckshot Jones got upside down off the nose of Bobby Hamilton. Now we're going to follow along with the 26 Jimmy Spencer, 66 of Bodine here. Everyone going through the grass trying to avoid the wreck. Just a lot of damaged cars. But at the front, Jeff Gordon leads the way, your championship points leader. Now we move on to lap 20. Johnny Benson back out front with Rusty Wallace. No, sorry, that's the 97 of Kurt Busch running in 2nd place, trying to get Roush Racing. He's our last surviving race car in this race. Then Jerry Nadeau is in 3rd. Then you got Jimmy Spencer, Jeff Gordon, Robert Presley, Rusty Wallace, Kyle Petty, Jason Leffler, and Bobby Labonte, the top 10. Johnny Benson now with the lead, looking to continue his strong momentum. He's carried through this final 10th of the season here. Running well. He's won a couple of races. And now Jeff Gordon side by side with the 77 of Robert Presley for position. Of course, that's your points leader, Jeff Gordon, trying to hold off the 18 of Bobby Labonte back there. Those two fighting for the points lead. He seems to come down to the wire. Now Nadeau underneath Johnny Benson going for the lead here at Talladega. Jerry Nadeau looking to take the lead from Johnny Benson on the inside lane. He will. Jerry Nadeau will lead that lap. And now here comes the run from the pack behind them. Presley, Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace hooked up on the bottom. They're going to storm right by Johnny Benson and Kurt Busch and catch right up to the back of Jerry Nadeau. Robert Presley is going to hook left, go to the bottom, take the lead, but Jeff Gordon beats him to it. And Gordon goes all the way to the bottom, but Rusty Wallace will follow Robert Presley and shove him forwards. As we continue to move forwards now, going through 3 and 4 on lap 22 here. Now Robert Presley to the inside of Jerry Nadeau for the race lead. Presley will take the lead here at Talladega from Jerry Nadeau. Jeff Gordon can be behind him, looking to give him a shove here. Now Jeff Gordon's going to go for the lead himself. He's going to get blocked, and now he's going to force his way underneath Robert Presley. And now here comes Jeff Gordon, your points leader, going for the race lead, trying to get win number 9 of 2001. Now Rusty Wallace goes to the bottom, making it 3 wide for the lead. And now Rusty Wallace is going to take the lead with help from a Ford teammate of Kurt Busch in the 97 for Roush Racing, as they power ahead of Jeff Gordon, Jerry Nadeau, the 2 Hendrick Motorsports teammates. See a pack back there trying to catch up. Ward Burton, Casey Atwood, a part of that one. As they will now go turn 3 and 4, continuing to keep it clean. Good, hard racing for the lead. Gordon underneath Rusty Wallace, continuing to battle. Now Jeff Gordon will take the lead with the momentum. Of course, Nadeau ditches Rusty Wallace to go with his teammate Jeff Gordon. And now the 2 Hendrick cars are going to try to pull away here and beat the Penske Ford of Rusty Wallace. It has been an intense race with tons and tons of wrecks, but I'm not sure we're quite done yet. As Nadeau now goes underneath his teammate Jeff Gordon going for the race lead. I mean, really incredible back and forth racing for the lead here at the Talladega Super Speedway. Everyone going with everything they got here, trying to get the race win. They're side by side, just continuously side drafting, battling hard for position here into the corner. Rusty Wallace there shoved from forward. Alliance teammate Robert Presley, and it's Johnny Benson around. They go to the wall. Rusty Wallace, Johnny Benson, and Robert Presley spin. Rusty's gonna come down the racetrack. Watch out! Everyone avoids him. But oh, contenders at the front go around. Two who are in contention for this championship, Rusty Wallace and Johnny Benson, get together because Rusty got hooked by Presley down into Benson and spins up the track into the wall. Rusty is damaged and will not have the same speed he has been showing. Same for all the guys, and he gets hooked right there by Presley down into Benson and bang, up into the outside wall they go. Rusty Wallace, Johnny Benson, and Robert Presley. And that brings out our fourth caution of the race for cause. Now look here, these guys going forward. Oh, the 66 is in the twisted round goes Jimmy Spencer. He gets turned by his own teammate Todd Bodine after Bodine got hit by Casey Atwood. Now they both spin down the front stretch through the infield grass. And luckily Dale Jr. and Elliott Souther will avoid them and carry on racing. But it is Jeff Gordon leading at Talladega. Now we're going to move on to lap 153 with 36 to go. A whole wave of cars has now been knocked out of the race. You got Leffler's out, Hornaday, Robbie Gordon out, but the main thing is championship contender Bobby Labonte out, will finish in 10th place, DNFing from the race due to an accident. But Jeff Gordon leads, and him and Kurt Busch are the only two cars on the lead lap. So it seems these are the only two guys who are going to be in contention here for the race win. Of course, this is perfect for Jeff Gordon, his championship rival being out of the race, and now Jeff having an opportunity to win his 9th race of the year and extend that championship points lead. Just no mistakes here for him, and he should be just fine, as his teammate Jerry Nadeau is going to try to help him there, running in 3rd place. But Jeff Gordon leads the way with 35 to go at Talladega. And now we move on to Jeff Gordon coming off of pit road with just 3 laps to go at Talladega. A late pit stop when he was in the lead. Now gives lead over 97 to Kurt Busch, but now Kurt Busch will come in for his final pit stop of the race here, coming to 2 to go. And now the question is, will Jeff Gordon beat Kurt Busch out of the pits, as that is a battle for the win? Jeff Gordon 24 seconds behind Kurt as Kurt brings it into his pit stall now. Now where is Jeff? He's down the backstretch. He's carrying a lot of momentum. Jeff Gordon might beat Kurt Busch here, because if he can just get ahead of him, he's pretty much all set to win this race. As one more car got knocked out of the race. That's Rusty Wallace DNFing in 9th place. So we have 8 cars left. Jeff Gordon now working his way down past pit road. Kurt Busch making his way out of pit road, but I think it's going to be too little too late. He just doesn't have enough momentum here as he exits the pit lane. Kurt there. And Jeff Gordon is going to pass Kurt Busch with that momentum. And Jeff Gordon pretty much has the race in the bag now. Coming to take the white flag next time by. 2 to go for Jeff Gordon. And your championship leader will survive and get a big time win to help his championship hopes. But still got 5 more races after this one to decide a champion, and it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a good battle, because it's always been back and forth here for these final couple of races. But Jeff Gordon through 3 and 4 coming to take the white flag with teammate Jerry Nadeau in tow. Gonna finish 3rd. Gonna be a banner day for Hendrick Motorsports, getting 2 of their cars on the podium and getting a win here as white flag in the air. Final lap. So I could have won back for Jeff Gordon at Talladega. About to get the 9th win of 2001 for him and that team. Really, with the amount of wins he has, he's been dominating the season, but doesn't quite have Bobby Labonte's consistency, which has kept him close in the point standings. They're catching lap cars of Ward Burton and Dale Earnhardt Jr. up ahead, but Jeff Gordon, a good 8 seconds, it looks like, ahead of Kurt Busch back there. And he can now cruise to victory lane through 3 and 4 for the final time. It is going to be a comfortable win here as Jeff Gordon survives an absolute wreckfest demolition derby at Talladega and goes through the tri-oval to start finish line, which is 1,000 feet further than Daytona. Jeff Gordon wins at Talladega, his 9th win of 2001. And the 97 of Kurt Busch going to get a career best 2nd place finish for the young rookie for Roush Racing. 3rd place going to be Casey Atwood. Then you have, Jerry Nadeau, then Casey Atwood 4th, and Johnny Benson 5th. Then Bodine, Earnhardt, Ward Burton, your 8 finishing cars. See the race results on the side of your screen. All the long list of DNFs, but Jeff Gordon, a huge win. And shortly we're going to see the championship Winston Cup point standings to see who is still left in championship contention with just 5 races left. Now, if this point standings is down, we only have 11 cars left in championship contention with 5 races left to go. Jeff Gordon leads the points by 129 over Bobby Labonte, still within a race of each other. Then Kevin Harvick is 3rd, Sterling Marlin 4th, Ricky Rudd is 5th, Rusty Wallace 6th, Benson 7th, Jeff Burton 8th, Junior jumps Dale Jarrett for 9th in the points as Jarrett falls to 10th, and Tony Stewart's 11th. These are your last guys in contention for the championship. So until next episode, we'll have racing from the Rockingham Speedway. I hope you all have a good one.